Hello everyone, I am the Dave, and today is a bit of a bittersweet day for me. Mostly sweet, somewhat bitter. This is Journey, and this is going to be the last video I quite potentially ever record on this computer. My new computer is scheduled to be delivered today. If not today, then tomorrow. Regardless, there's still a couple Trials Evolution videos that is going to be uploaded, but this is going to be uploaded today. And the reason being, again, this is the final video for this computer. Built it in 2013, and this was one of the last games I played on PS3 before building my computer. So this is going to be pretty much the last game I'm going to play on it. So, I have the settings completely maxed out, and whether or not it holds its 70 frames per second, I don't care. I played this game at 30 frames per second back in the day, so if that's what it takes, that's exactly what it's going to go with, because this is one of the most beautiful little games I have ever played. But I haven't played it in probably about 10 years. So, yeah. What is Journey? It's basically a little narrative art piece, explored only through visuals and gameplay. I believe this is fully internet connected, like the PS3 version that I played so long ago. And the folks we meet along the way, we will not know their names until the end. And it's going to be my goal to complete the game in a single sitting. If I have to take a break, I could just pause the recording. I don't want this to be a segmented thing. If this takes 2.5 hours, like I believe it's going to, then that's it. That's what it's going to take. Let me see here, a gravesite. I don't remember so much about the background narrative to where I could explain things, so this is going to be a bit up to interpretation, both by myself as we play, and to you, the viewer. And we start with a little red hooded figure. Now, one thing I do want to note is just how beautiful the sand is in this game. The sand looks more like an ocean than sand, like the way it's reflecting, and I think that's one of the best aspects of this game, because it really is an ocean of sand. At any given moment, you could just walk around, make little patterns in the sand, as well as jump and sing, although it's not letting us jump yet, unless my freaking X button, or A button, because I'm using a PS3 controller, pretty appropriately. You can sing by pressing circle, and eventually jump by pressing X. Or, yeah, I'll just keep it that way. Just, use your controller equivalent. This was made by... God damn. I think it's Austin Wintory who composed the soundtrack, and good lord, is it good. This might be one of the best soundtracks ever fitted to a game. And you can just walk forward at any time. There's a lot of secrets in this game, and it's sort of my hope to try to find all the background story, try to piece it together. But I honestly don't think that's gonna happen, because, like, whenever I first played it, I took my time, and I still didn't find everything. But apparently there's the flower from Flower in here somewhere. Because this was made by the same developer. There's a game company called That Game Company. So, man, what's actually kind of strange is, as you watch this, one thing to sort of, that I keep in mind is, this game apparently went through development hell, and when you look at it, it's kind of difficult to think of how it could have gone through development hell, because it's so simple, but at the same time, the level of simplicity and artistry that this game exhibits means that it took a clear vision that was probably a little too abstract for a lot of people. Yeah, the scarf lets you fly. And I think if you jump and then sing. Come on. Come on, scarf friends. Okay, I'm pushing the button. Is this all I get for now? Well. Oi. I guess that's as much as we can get for now. But yeah, your scarf is your health bar, more or less. You can take damage in certain parts of the game, although this is a game anyone can play. Like, you can set your grandma down and she'd be able to beat it. But I don't think that's entirely the point. Like, actually, that is the point. But don't think of it as a lazy game. Don't think of it as a game that's, you know, too simple. It hides its depth in its visuals and other aspects. So, I don't know. Like, this is a game I almost don't want to play, but I feel it's appropriate. So, my commentary is probably going to run really, really thin and dry by the end. Some may argue that's a good thing. But, I don't know. Just, I guess the concept of journey, going forth into an unknown, into a light. Call it sentimentalism, but I just feel it to be kind of a way to send off this old computer, because I built it in 2013 and it served me very well. The graphics card has been acting up, it's been crashing, it's been a little bit, it's been fussy. Like, let's call it what it is. It's fussy. It's not, it's been a bit of a pain the past couple years, especially not being able to play some games like My Summer Car without crashing. And I have a number of games in my library like Monster Hunter World that I've not really been able to play with any realm of confidence, just because I don't want my card to crash. Ah, we be singing. That is probably the way forward. Ooh. Very pretty. Now, if you've played games like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, you're gonna notice some similarities, like this really ambiguous kind of world with not so specific storytelling. It's fantastic. Like, I believe for the time it came out, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was like 2011, 2012. It was actually Total Biscuit's Game of the Year, despite its simplicity and despite its complexity, or despite his love of more complex games. This got his Game of the Year because there are some cutscenes, but they're there to inspire mystery. The rest of the story is told through gameplay and discovery and your interactions and when you meet other players, which is possible. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But finding those other players gives a sense of camaraderie, and you can only have one little companion at a time, so you kind of want to keep them. You don't want to hang around too much, but you also want to explore, so I hope whoever we meet, if we meet, I hope they understand I'm in this for me. Giving my my current PC just a beautiful little journey to run. So my interpretation is perhaps something to do with stars, but our people were naturistic, as many of these mystical games seem to imply, and we grew trees, and through the power of the trees we got this magical scarf, and with it the ability to be fashionable and stuff. Now, we can't jump yet. Like, I'm pushing it and the scarf is glowing. But I was singing to the fragments, and I was doing all I could, and now I just can't. Why will the scarves not grant me their power? We will never know. Either that, or I'm completely crazy, and you could never jump at any point in the game except for designated spots. But I could have sworn you could jump around. Get that House of Pain playing. All right. Whee. Alrighty. Now, I hope you know where I'm going, because I don't. I mean, this is a game that feels like there are secrets everywhere. So things like a cave with a story segment might be a bit more hidden than you might think. Nice. Now, back in the day, I did try, like, well, I showed this game to my mom, and she thought it was very pretty and kind of interesting. She never got to play it, though. So, that's kind of a shame, but I don't know. She wasn't really a games art sort of person. She was very gameplay focused. Like, you ask, oh, now we can jump again. Maybe you have to be in the presence of the scarves. But she was more of a gameplay first kind of person, and it's like she liked stories in games, like, but that wasn't really her bag. It was not the games as an art form. It was games as, you know, entertainment. So, good story, cool. Good gameplay, even better. I mean, she grew up playing stuff, or I say grew up, she was probably a teenager by the time frickin' Atari 2600 came out. Or 20, what was it? Yeah, it had to be a 2600 for the 5200 anyway. Don't want to be contemplating on Atari too much. Video game crashing fools. Also, for the dignity of the game, I'm gonna try to keep my swearing down to a minimum, so I'm not going to be dropping the spicy words as much. Somewhere around here, apparently if you find, like, all of the secrets, stuff like, oh, a buddy! Oh, wait. I don't think that was a computer-controlled buddy. Or an AI. Well, whatever. Could have been. Oh. By the power vested in me by shiny things in the desert. Well, maybe you had to find all those things. Oh, that is definitely a real player. And I like the fact that it kind of shows via things like, yeah, you can kind of see your buddy. Let's explore, friend. I will call you George. I'm gonna watch what he does just in case. Just in case he figures something out that I haven't. Oh, but we've got like an enchanted scarf now. Come on, buddy. Let's go explore. There's some stuff over here. We want to imbue our scarf with ancient power. Actually, wait a minute. That makes it so we can fly. That's what it is. That's what that is. You can only jump so many times without losing some of your scarf power. That makes sense. Alright, what else do we gotta do? Gotta go over here. See, I hope to find somebody who's like a bit of a tour guide that could show us around, because if you find everything, like all of the secrets, you get like this white and gold cloak. And I think that's... It's so stupid that something like Journey would have like a prestige system, like in something like that, where if you see somebody with that coat, you know, they've put some time in. They've probably played the game a few times and have found everything. So does this give me my scarf energy back? Is that what that is? Yeah! Well, you get that one, I get these. I will shoulder the burden of maximum responsibility. Ah, Mr. Krabs, I can't jump. Uh-oh. Hang on. It does kind of give you a freebie, which is nice. Fortunately, you can sing whenever you want. You don't have to do too much effort. Nice. And Scarf Buddies build the bridge for us. And like I said, you can't see who the other people are until the end, because it'll tell you who you met along the way. And I half wonder if you know, after all this is said and done, if I were to, uh-oh, that scared the snot out of me. Where you at, buddy? Was that it? Oh, he's gone now. And much like that, you know, everything is fleeting. It's a... Oh! Come on, Scarf Buddy. I mean, this sort of reminds me of playing GTA 4 online with, without a microphone. Because on, like, the PS3. Because it basically means you have to communicate using implied language. Oh, yeah. We soaring. Anyway. So, I built my computer, as I said, back in 2013, and I don't remember what the first game I played was. But it was... I know one of the first games I played was, well, I attempted to play Half-Life 2, but I think the first, like, super proper, first-person shooter I played was probably BioShock Infinite, and I replayed that earlier, I think it was November. And that game is still freaking awesome. And then Burial at Sea Episode 1 soft-locked me, and I said, well, I didn't like you very much anyway, and then quit playing it. But Episode 2 is extremely good. It wasn't until years later that I actually, finally, on my third attempt, actually made it through Half-Life 2, and I loved it. Fantastic game. But over the years, I've gone through pretty much everything that my computer has been able to run. It was even able to max out Witcher 3, almost. I had to turn down some of the NVIDIA, like, physics effects, but... Ooh, the ribbons created a metro system. Going on Yakuza! But yeah, my computer was basically able to max out the visuals of Witcher and then just turn down the more advanced effects a little bit. And it was able to run fairly stable. Like, it was... I mean, let's not mince hairs. The frame rate was a little bit, you know, a little bit awful at times, but I didn't even beat the game, honestly. Like, I didn't get that far. it was sort of an instance of I don't like fantasy games, so unfortunately me and Witcher did not catch on. Although that game's supposed to have an amazing story, and CD Projekt is or has released a visual update to include all the ray tracing and shit that you could... Oh, sorry, swear words. All the ray tracing and stuff that you could get in Cyberpunk. So it's got a massive visual upgrade. So I'm going to try that again when my computer gets here. I don't know if I'm going to try it immediately, but I am going to give it a shot. One more shot on a computer that can absolutely spank it. Oh, that's him. So I wish everyone knew Morse code so I could be like show me the flower. Because if you find that, you get an achievement and then some kind of unlockable. You are my only friend in this desert. Don't leave me. Hey, friend. Come on, friend. The world is lonely without them. Well, goodbye, friend. It was good while it lasted. Huh. So yeah, my computer has been a beast. It got me through Far Cry 3, what I could stand of Far Cry 4. I don't care for that one too much, but I think the last, like, hungry game that I got with it before it started really having, you know, cardiac issues was Far Cry 5, which I loved. Like, I know that game doesn't have very good reputation, but you talk about gameplay over story. Yes, heck yes. That game's got excellent gameplay, at least to me. Like, it's the quintessential Dunya Engine Far Cry experience. So, here's the question. Oh. There's a noticeable noise happening over there. Yeah! Come fly with me. Let's fly, let's fly, let's fly away. Hang on, I can't fly anymore. Give me your power. We got ourselves a recharge station. He won't leave us. Unlike our previous buddy, he will not leave. He is a friend for the entirety of his short life. Then again, so is the other one. Perhaps the real journey, well, you know the rest. Oh, heck yeah. Come follow me, friends. My ribbon friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess it was just too steep. But with a little help from my friends, nothing is too steep. No challenge too unbearable. Or no challenge unbearable. Oh, a storyboard. Literally. We lived amongst the trees. Thou don't say. Man, that mountain is so far away. Well, we're in it for the long haul, boys. I think it's kind of funny, though. It's like the last video that will ever be published from this computer is me getting just unreasonably angry at Trials Evolution. What is that noise? Does that indicate something? Like, there are no accidental moments in this game. Like, it is carefully scripted. In a good way. It's not, like, stupid linear. Oh my gosh, that is actually kind of loud, and I have my volume turned down pretty low. So if we run out of energy, do they come in and help? I need a recharge. Reload, Dr. Freeman. So some of my favorite games that I've played thus far on PC ever since building that are the aforementioned Half-Life 2. But I'll be honest, like, Black Mesa is probably my favorite Half-Life game. Because it's... I think Half-Life 1 is like a more fun game than the second one. But I think the gameplay's a little... Oh, we have another friend! Hello, friend! Take your time, take your time. Don't leave me! Oh, hang on. I have to shut up my alarm. I can't just snooze it. Huh, that makes sense. Ooh. Yeah! Even if there's no... I mentioned GTA 4 Online without a microphone, but things like pulling up to somebody and honking meant, like, I'm friendly. But then, like, you know, if you flashed your headlights, then that meant something else. In this game, I guess, beeping at somebody could mean, like, you know, attention. So, he's watching me. Or he's listening. I was like, follow me! I love it. I love communication without a language. Like, in games especially. It's so simple, but it can add camaraderie. Yeah! Now, I can't jump. Can I make this? Hope so. Oh, we can share power! The power of friendship can move mountains! Oh, that is freaking cool. It's like, thank you! We have to set our buddies free. But where? Whoa! Hang on, ribbon buddy. Here he comes. I think. These ribbon buddies are getting paid by the hour. Man, even if I don't find all of the stuff to maybe fulfill the story. In fact, I think... Oh, that's an indicator that I missed some shinies. If I'm gonna find all the secrets, I'm gonna have to play this game offline because I can't leave people alone. I'm not gonna be able to just leave these other players alone. We grow stronger together. Like, when we run out of energy, we pick each other up! I can't do that to him. I'm gonna have to play the game offline or something and then find all the secrets. But then they would be lonely. And I don't want to be lonely. No, you don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. So through the power of the ribbons and the plants and the sloths and the orangutans, they built a mighty civilization. Filled with people with identical fashion sense. They in red cloaks. They might be communists, but okay. And no civilization's perfect. Buddies, ribbon squid buddy things. Yeah. To what extent do they have AI, and to what extent are they just scripted? Oh, you want right, you want left? Okay. Sing once again with me a strange duet. Our power over squid things grows stronger yet. And though you serve from me to move beyond, the phantom of the reddish cloak is here. I didn't have a rhyme. I hope that sounded good. My voice is a little bit more warmed up because of the coffee. Yeah, I think this is like this might actually be my favorite part of the game if it's the one I'm thinking of. Ah, yeah. I swear this game is the reason Nier Automata has that surfing mechanic, or the sand surfing mechanic in it. Ooh, look at that! Dang, this game is oh no! Don't leave me, friend. I need the power of the shiny as well. Ooh, that's years of platforming games. Hang on. You're gonna have to lead the way because I don't think I would have found that otherwise. Slightly competitive. You gotta be a little competitive. You gotta try to get ahead of your friends. But, in this case, we don't have to get ahead. We just have to cooperate. So, oh. Oh, I'm under the thing? Okay. More things and buddies. Yeah! Lift me up above this. Oh, yeah, we can basically fly semi-infinitely with these around. Oh! Yes! Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there's an achievement tied to these things. You gotta slalom through them. I'm right behind you, buddy. Don't worry. Oh, well, that it's not happening. Oh. He's not gonna be looking behind him. He's on his way. If we surf between the dunes, there's less square footage. Yeah, slalom! Those are actually really good ski physics. For a game that has nothing to do with snowboarding, it's like... it's excellent physics. Like, it's actually really fun. Oh, this part. Ooh! Even at 720p, this was pretty. At 1440p, I'm about to fall over. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't hit that freaking pillar. Yeah. I tried to make it. I couldn't. Uh-oh. Where's my butt? Oh, he's in front of me. I need my scarf friends. Give me your power, my scarf squid friends. Ah, you're busy. No extra money for overtime, I think. Get that extra speed. Oh, I don't have jumping power. Oh, I do in cutscenes. That's impressive. Unfortunately, it's the City of the Abyss, and here we go. Nanachi! Oh, guess not. This game seems like it's excellent on mouse and keyboard as well, because, like, what do? You sing, you jump, and you move. I mean, seriously, that's in the middle? Did I just get the second shiny, or... Did I, or is there only one? Bad things are happening, child. Learn and grow. That's my attempt at, mystical voice acting. I hope you enjoyed it, because you're probably going to hear it at some point in the future. Either here or elsewhere, I have no idea. Then, a great blight appeared. I wasn't really paying attention, but it's like, I guess the civilization grew and either discovered a power or created a new power that, I think we can safely assume didn't really end well. Now, it's my goal here not to get hit by what few enemies there are, because the first time I played this game, I went through it completely scot-free, and I think the second time I played this, I didn't play it all the way through, but I took, like, a hit. Maybe I played it twice. I don't remember. My scarf is long and beautiful. Ah, coffee. Gives me soul. Ooh, that looks like snow. Oh man, people are gonna hate me for saying this, but this kind of reminds me of the underground city in frickin' Ruby. To a point. This is a lot prettier. And it's also, you know, maintained its dignity. As opposed to Ruby, which got really poo-poo after a certain point. But don't tell the community I said that, because they will try to kill me. Oh, look at his cloak. He's put some time into this thing. Oh yeah, we got those underground tunnels. So, I'm gonna follow his lead. Like, or her. It's ambiguous. Is my brain says, if they got that cloak, then they probably know where to go and what to do. Because while it's not my first time playing the game, my computer is not the one I played it on, as I've stated before. Ah, we get the... This is... I know this is supposed to look like it's underwater to a point. And I love it. It looks like seaweed. Yeah. And by getting near these, you recharge, I think. And you can swim. Uh-oh. Where'd my buddy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, good call. Okay. I don't know how to land. Okay. Let's... That's cool. He's beeping at me, telling me, hey, there's a thing over here. You're gonna need it. You go need it, fool. And he's right. Or they're right. I did. This really does, like... It's desert, but they give it a really good aquatic feel. And there was, I think it was called Abzu. Some sort of underwater game that attempted to sort of do what Journey did. And depending on who you ask, it did it really well. And I think it was Cat Icarus who actually said he preferred Abzu over Journey. Which, I don't know, I've not played Abzu. Maybe I will one day. But, you know, underwater stuff, I'm going to play an underwater game. I'm going to play Subnautica like everybody else, or just play BioShock again. If I'm going underwater, I want to feel underwater. And yet, This is about as underwater as it gets. So, I'm gonna follow you so I don't get hit by nasties. But no, this game was very pretty. Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I don't want you to follow me. I don't know what I'm doing. Now we just have to, I think it's a spotlight type enemy. So all you gotta do is avoid the spotlight, but that means you gotta get underneath things, do wide berths and other things. So I'm going to assume this friend knows what they're doing. But hey, maybe it wasn't even a threat there. This was Sony's Santa Monica studio, and well, I think they did like the HD version, because it was that game company that made it. But Santa Monica and some other studio had something to do with it, so maybe they ported it. But it was Santa Monica. I think it was Santa Monica that ended up making God of War. So yeah, I almost don't want to chirp at him just in case, like, that attracts the beast, which might be a strategy, but we're gonna travel in stone silence until he beeps at me, in which case I'll just start beeping like a Karen at a Walmart. Ooh. Can we jump up there? Is that a thing? I mean, I could try. Oh. Insert Metal Gear Solid music here. Colonel, I've infiltrated the base, but I'm really thin, and the flap of my scarf keeps alerting the guards. Oh, baby monkey! I mean, I'm looking for shinies because I kind of want to get those if possible. Go, go. Oh, maybe not go. Shish kebab! Ow, bitch! Well, that sucked. Actually lost our scarf. Man, how was I the one seen? Oh well. It looked like he might be missing a little bit of scarf too. Did he get swacked? Or maybe he traded some of his scarf with me. Huh. But yeah, I guess picking up those shinies increases the length of the scarf as well. Oh well. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with the... Ooh! Now that is what we call the business. And I think that's about as long as the scarf already was. We seem to be doing okay. How did I manage to not get hit the first time, though? That was something I was really proud of. Actually, if there's... I could look on my PS3, and if there's like an achievement or if there's an achievement for not getting hit and I don't have it, then, I guess that makes me a big fat liar. Run! Oh! That was epic. Holy crap. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I guess I'm taking the left. Probably the first one who steps on it. And I think this is where the game starts to get like a really cool, like slightly neon, organic art style, and I love it because it kind of reminds me of Atlantis: The Lost Empire. And I've heard people call that movie like really average. I'm sorry. No, the story's not exactly nuanced. But in terms of Disney movies that people don't talk about, Atlantis is one of the most fun adventure movies I've ever seen. Like, seriously, it's like Indiana Jones before Indiana Jones was owned by Disney. I think. I know they own Star Wars, but I think they just own Lucasfilms outright, so... Anyway, I'm not going to go on a Disney rant. Fun fact, the only movie I have zero complaints about is Tangled. I have zero complaints about that movie. Is it perfect? Maybe. I don't know. I've looked for things like eye movements to annoy me enough to dock it points, and I can't. And that's really annoying because there's no such thing as perfection. like I've got to complain about Tangled, but I can't. I even like its ending. Because I prefer brunettes too. Anyway. Come on, friend. Let's go to the Lost Empire. We're making sweet music. I reckon I could just start singing like Meshuggah, just and just push the circle button so fast it lags the game. Now that's a tower. Well, speaking of Tangled. Alright. Lead the way, buddy. You know what you're doing more than me. Good grief. Oh, good grief. Shut up, alarms. I know the 8 o'clock alarm doesn't have a snooze. Nice-oo, slice and dice-oo. I wanted story, not progress. This is what I mean. This game is freaking cool. But I'm sorry. If you don't like this, you don't like this. But I hope you like it. Oh, I was about to say, where did my buddy go? Don't leave me. Oh. Aha. Using game mechanics. Gotta catch up. I've played so much Hat in Time, you honestly think I can't catch you across these platforms? Huh, you be silly. Ha, my scarf is full and yours isn't. Yeah! Squid buddies, buddies are squids. Squid buddies, I don't give a dookie. Nope. I don't want to be lonely. You do have to claw hand it sometimes to get everything going. And I made a joke about the abyss, but this is essentially the not the curse, but the force field of sorts. Oh, where you going, buddy? Oh, a shine. Ah, I'm stupid. Oh, wait for me. He's over there. Don't ride the turbo squid without me. Don't want to be lonely. Ah. Oh. Where you going now? Oh, is there something else? No, I already got it. I guess it didn't see me. You gotta look at the white edges on your screen. Uh-oh. Huh, we both miscalculated. A gross miscalculation of resources. Something tells me there's gonna be some stuff that you have to find everything in order to have enough power to, Okay. So are we hopping the turbo squid? Crap. Okay, we can be close to each other. He's had it. Let's ride the turbo squid. Or the manta ray thing. No, don't get caught in the like, this game actually has, like, some of the best fabric physics out there. And I played Smash Brothers Melee. Oh, was I about to fall through? I know you probably can't. I don't think they would have borked up the programming that badly. I'm gonna have to watch him just in case he jumps off. Send ripples down my spine. Oop. You do need to have both players on here in order to progress, so if someone's just screwing around out there, this game might actually get really aggravating. I'm trying not to screw around. Hold X to swim. Watch where he's going. Don't want to miss the opportunity. Yee! Ribbon surfing, we're on the ribbon highway, we're playing that ribbon road track from Mario Kart, except it's really, really, really pretty, arguably prettier, except for the lighting. Well, I say that. I hope you're paying attention to the storyboards because I can't stick around long enough to just read them. Coffee. Ooh. And we ascend. Oh, make sure he's not leading me to, a shiny. He did the work for me, but, you know, I was looking for shinies. I'm sure he knew what I was doing. I can't read kanji. Actually, it looks like pieces of QR codes. Huh. I wonder if somebody were to staple some of those together in Photoshop and then scan it, if it would go anywhere. It is here you were born, and it is here you will be unborn. Ooh, the paintings on these walls. You should learn. You dadgummit, learn your history, so you may know where your future lies. Now, I believe if it's just you playing solo, it only shows one character. And I guess if you lose somebody through certain segments, don't complete things, then yeah. So that's where we've been. And that's where we're going. So we're already on what you might call the final stretch, but hazardous doesn't even begin to describe it. At least in terms of this game, it's not exactly... It's not like Shadow of the Colossus or whatever. wonder how much this game costs to make. Because it does have impressive technology, because it has, like, the... Because it does have, like, super good cloth physics and, like, sand deformation and, like, the lighting is a little low. Like, everything's pretty much pre-baked. This is one of those games that would be really, really, really excellent if they went back in and added, like, real-time shadows and stuff. Or would that screw with the... Would that screw with the art style? I don't know. Whenever we were surfing through the tunnel, it seemed to be working. I think. I mean, I may have not been paying attention. That's entirely possible. Oh, boy. I hate to say it, friend, but my nuts have retreated into my lungs. And this cloak ain't doing much. This is a hot weather cloak. Oh, crap. Save the buddies. Oh, we can't. Ugh. I think we both need a recharge, friend. Yeah, we actually lose energy. Unless we stand close to each other. Actually, that sort of acts almost like a campfire. So, we're losing the ability to jump because it's so cold. Body heat. Oh boy. It's gonna get spicy. So we may have to move forward carefully and maybe even take different hiding spots. Oh, he lagged a little bit. Or I lagged. My life lagged. I guess parking our trousers in the same spot. Now you notice how the cloth progressively starts getting stiffer from the cold. It's just little details like that. This is what I mean. Like, how much did this cost for them to just... I mean, I suppose there's essentially just a bit of a line of programming that would increase, like, stiffness and pliability in cloth. It's not impossible. Let's try to find some buddies while we're at it. Don't worry. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not moving. I am not gonna move from this spot. I'm going to stay. Wait. I'm gonna stand by. That's what I'll say. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand? Stand by me. Stand by me. Woo! What is going on there? We're about to get some upskirt action. Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget disco stick. I can't jump, but I can finish that sentence. All right. Oh, here comes the wind. Now, I think if your scarf runs out, you sort of end up... It's like slowing down. I don't know. To what extent is this going to affect us? Ah! No, friend! I'll be with you in a minute. I got pushed back. I suffered pushback. Alright. Are there any shinies around here? Like, one could always use some extra scarf. Yeah. Some got caught in my throat. I don't do much. Oh, heck yeah, buddy. I made a friend. Although he's gonna get cold and just... Well, he's not gonna last very long. Come on. Keep yourself... Oh, he went into the thing. That was a teaching mechanic. I assume he was saying, follow me. Imagine trying to communicate with somebody who didn't speak English, though. I mean, that'd be syllables. You didn't know what to do. And if it was Japanese, it'd be like, mite, mite. I think. Do I look like somebody who watches too much anime? Yes. Jumping is difficult at this temperature. I mean, I've been in sub-zero snowstorms before. It ain't fun, Chief. And the scenery is... Reminds me of, that one place from Fullmetal Alchemist. Warmth! Life! Oh, I didn't even notice that. Ha! Oh, heck yeah. We built stuff in the mountains and then died. The end. See, the sand would go back to normal. The snow seems to be a little bit more permanent whenever you deform it. Again, this was on a PS3. And aside from just higher resolution and texture quality, like, it looked like this. This game is freaking insane. I also think you can't sing as much. Like, it's like not singing as often. Stand by me, oh, stand by me. It's so cold. Yeah, it's not singing as much. Like, it's cold. It's so cold you can't even chirp as much. Eat. Colder than a witch's mammary glands. Uh-oh. Go! See, again, dynamic lighting would make this just that little bit better, but maybe it's an engine limitation, because I don't have a clue what this game engine is. I am trusting you with my scarf. And to a lesser extent, my life. But this buddy's been going on for a while. I don't know why the other one quit. But hey, we all got lives. We all got stuff to do. Uh-oh. And jumping would probably be suicide, because you would, in my brain, you would just... Oh, a scarf's visible. Because you would just, like, fly forward, get caught by a wind gust, and then whoop-de-doop. There's a squid thing, but that could probably be a distraction. I guess I'm leading now. I can't even sing that much. Like, it's so freaking cold. Okay, let's surf down. We're gonna get some frostbite, but let's surf downward, and that was a good time. Okay, we'll stand close together and get your scarf in. Maybe it doesn't matter. No! Friend! Shit! Fine. He caused a bit of a bubble there, so, or he caused a bit of a burst. So I think we're good to continue. But the power of friendship, it heals even the scarf. The coldest of scarves. No, friend! You nincompoop! I can't jump. I hear it. Oh, and it's windy. Yeah, you're warmer than I am, dude. I can't sink. Looks like a lot of bodies. Come on, squid guys. We need your assistance before you hit the pavement. All right. At least I think that warmed me up a little bit. Yeah, definitely warmed up a bit. I'll go over here and do some work. There's no guilt in taking charge. We're working together. You can hear the ice, like, good grief. Like, this game, it's not exactly the warmest in my office right now. And it's like, this game is just making me feel really freaking cold. I'm wearing a hoodie. It's like 65 degrees in here. Of course, I live in Texas. 65 degrees is enough to wear, if the sun's out, you wear a t-shirt. If the sun ain't out, then you wear your hoodie. Or a jacket. Or another t-shirt. Or your sister-in-law. Woo! Again, it reminds me a lot of stuff like Ico, but this is very Zelda-esque. Remember Lords of the Fallen? That game apparently sucked. And it was nothing but like, World of Warcraft dwarves and snow and Valhalla, but not really Valhalla because we're not awesome. Oh, Christmas. Okay. I'm fine. Well. We're both, it's just like, okay, who has the better idea? Move forward or stay back? Well, video game design says, stay back. You think the staircase would help? Oh, I can barely sing. Ah! My nuts! No, I don't want to fall back. I don't want to go back to the ranch. Ooh, that timing on that's a little bit tight. Not super obvious. Oh, so we can definitely heal, but we're... Oh man, my scarf is completely piddled. No! Christmas! Was that necessary? Huh. See, I think it is possible, I think, to technically die. But maybe not. Oh, you have to charge it up for a long time in order to get anything like that. Oh, good grief. I can barely move. Oh, there we go. All right. There it is. We're only halfway there. I don't know about you, but if I clench my teeth any harder, I'm gonna need a heck of a dentist. I have no scarf. He has no scarf either. The cloaks are stuck. Can barely move. This... Get up there. We have one job. One job, and that is to climb this mountain and get to the light. Actually, do we need to be moving toward the light? That sounds like a recipe for, you know, moving toward the light. Body warmth, body heat, don't leave me. Okay. I don't want to be optimistic, but I think we're almost there. Yeah. Just a few more feet. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Well, how many steps do you think we've taken? All right. Storm is dying down. Yeah, it's cold as Christmas. But the storm is dying down. Everything's slowing down. We're almost there. Is it getting warmer all of a sudden? Actually quite cozy. Maybe this cloak works in the cold as well. And, 10 more feet. 10 more feet. One step at a time. One step at a time. I think we're almost there. Yeah. I think I need to rest. Man, seeing that for the first time is freaking nuts. Like, that was a interesting moment for me first time I saw that. Why are you sleeping? There's so much left to do. Yeah! I'll see you on the other side, buddy. I know you're out there somewhere. There's two of them. Buddy! Yeah! And our voice is louder than ever. Our voice is big and grand. Even the slightest taps send shockwaves through... Oh, shut up, phone. Even our slightest voice sends waves through time and history. Oh. I'm gonna have to get a look at his cloak just in case it's somebody else. Like, please let it be my other buddy. The snow means nothing to one such as I. This isn't snow, this is water. I mean, I can see his firefly trail. I can see him too. Yeah! I had the stupidest grin on my face. I don't know why. While I wish to stay by their side, I do. Wherever he's going, I'm going too. It's all okay. Journey's end. It was a long one. We nearly died. He got smacked around a few times. think I hit once. Let me tell you about my best friend. There's a little bit of transparency to the cloth, I think. Like, I think there's some shading behind it. That's cool. Ha! Maybe not. I don't know. I think you can just keep walking until the game's music is over. I think that's how this works. Like, if you just stood in one spot, I think it would end. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do this properly. Yeah, so I don't think there's dynamic lighting. And I keep going on that. I'm a lighting guy. I've got, like, just real-time shadows and stuff. That's my thing. Oh, well, ultra-wide wasn't built for that corridor. Or that corridor wasn't built for ultra-wide. And that's it. That is it. It's a short game. Like, I thought it was like 2.5 hours. It only took 1 hour and 22 minutes. Ooh. Another mystery. So what does that mean? Are those graves of actual players? Like, are they randomly? I don't know. I seriously doubt that they put that in there, but oh well. A single star. Oh, you're welcome! I enjoyed my time with it. Probably more than I expected. Was that an actual... I think that's an actual player. If... Well, maybe not. It turned, but... It might... Those might actually be... I think in some places there are... It actually does show if there's players in the area. I think it does... They do actually just show it. Which begs the question, were there stars in the sky and I just didn't notice? Austin Wintory, yeah. Steve Johnson. It's a phenomenal soundtrack, and I've never actually looked to see if I could buy it. But it is on YouTube, and I've listened to it a few times. Mainly the mostly the main theme, which you see on the PlayStation menu. Or you hear on the PlayStation menu. Oh! I noticed that the texture filtering at a distance was never really fixed. Like, it gets really muddy. So that's something that wasn't really changed for the PC, but something tells me they sharpened it up and the engine just had some weird limitations. Did it show which players we met along the way, or... Yeah. I don't know. I hope this doesn't get content ID, but if it does, pfft, worth it. I wasn't making any money anyway. To some degree, I find it kind of important to at least show and or acknowledge credit sequences, because games are not a one-man show. Well, they can be, but stuff like this, like, that's a lot of people for a game that took, you know, an hour and 20 minutes to make. But then again, I mean, that game company is not a large studio to my knowledge. And then they just went and had a lot of people for the, you know, like PR and stuff. I could have sworn there were 2 stars if you completed it with someone else. Whoa, lag. I mean, the game's run perfectly this entire time. I mean, I'll give it that. Like, this computer is not a spring chicken anymore. I've had it for almost 10 years. It doesn't like 1440p very much, and especially 21:9. But this game just ran like a champ, so... I said it was 720p earlier. But there's a chance that it was 1080p on PS3. Oh, let me go back to the start. Or maybe we're birthing the memory of someone else. Oh, there's 2 of them there, so I kind of wonder if companions met along the way. One, two, three. ZZ. Or XIXI. XIXI. I think I may go to Steam and like see if I can find somebody who was or may still be playing Journey, and just send him a message. Thank you for playing Journey with me. I mean, that's not creepy, right? There we go. It starts over. You can just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until whatever. But no, that's it. That's Journey. So thank you for coming with me on this journey. Thank you for watching this all the way through if you did. And thank you, Glebov the computer, for being with me for almost 10 years through some very good times, some very, very dark times, some interesting bits, the death of 2 parents, the death of both my parents, the birth of my sister's, the birth of my niece and nephew, the moving out of my parents' house. Like, this computer has, it's just throughout some of my favorite games. Like, I finished Persona 3 after building this computer, I think. And that's my all-time favorite game. So this computer has been with me through a million steps. But my new one should arrive today, and I'm not getting rid of this one. Nah. Like, it may go to the living room. It may just be a second computer for other stuff. It may just be like something for writing. I don't know what this is going to be used for, but with its old and rickety 980, it's 3770K Ivy Bridge i7 Intel, it's 7200 RPM hard disk drive because it doesn't even have a solid state, 32 megabytes DDR3 RAM. Cost me $3,800 back in the day, but I'm getting a new one to replace its current function, and it's a monster rig, dude. Like I'm going to kick Cyberpunk in the butt, and Witcher and Assassin's Creed 4. Finally, I could probably max that out now, but I'm not getting rid of the old one. I'm too much of a sentimentalist, and you never forget your first. So, yeah. Thank you, Glebov, for being in service to me loyally. Though, let's just say there was a break-in period, and now you're getting a little old. You're still good, though. You're still good. And I'm not, you're not leaving me anytime soon. You're gonna have to blow up before I quit. Or before you can quit. There is no retirement for Glebov! And thank you for watching. You appear to be offline. Please check your network connection. Okay, well, that's interesting. I guess my internet exploded. Didn't like all this sappy talk. So, anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I am try that again. I am the Dave. Signing off. I hope you oh, good Lord. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time on a brand new system, probably playing games far, far more complex than the ones I've been playing thus far. Or I'll just replay Hat in Time. I don't know. That's probably going to be one of the first games I play. So thank you. Goodbye. And I will see you next time.